Early morning, my friends. It is 4:55 and AJ and I are headed back to LAX. So, hello, if you're new here, my name is Ivy. I'm a Disneyland local that loves traveling to Disney World, and we are off again. Flying to Florida, but this time for a Disney fairy tale wedding. So, I'm super excited to take you guys along with us. One, for where we're staying. This is a bucket list stay for both myself and AJ, and also to show you a Disney wedding. I'm not sure what I'll be able to show, but I'll show as much as I can, chat about it, and we're just there to have a good time. Now, this is October 1st. Two things. It is Epcot's 40th anniversary today. That's exciting. Second thing, it is just after Hurricane Ian, so not exactly sure what to expect around Disney. I feel like if there wasn't a wedding, we most likely would not be traveling to Florida right now. But we obviously, what has happened in Florida is so sad. Our hearts go out to everyone in Florida, any cast involved, and have just tried to find some ways in the last few days to show our support, through people, financially, all those kind of good things. So, on that note, let's go to the airport. We've made it into the Sky Club. I just filmed this whole thing where I talked and talked and talked and talked with a lapel mic, thinking that it might help pick up on sound, and it picked up on no sound. So here we are. It is 6 a.m. AJ learned this morning that they will not serve alcohol before 6, so he is off to go get a morning beverage before we head to the plane. But a few things is we parked in the structures here at LAX, and we learned a while ago that if you book online as far in advance as you can, it is a fraction of the cost as what the structures actually cost. So last week I went online thinking that maybe we should swap our reservation for an economy lot, and the economy lot last week was more expensive than the parking structure right outside that I booked 6 weeks ago. So it goes up as you get closer and closer to your trip. So I just try to book those as far out as soon as I know that our flights are confirmed. Second thing, we have TSA pre-check, and this year we got Clear because one of my credit card perks was a reimbursement for Clear. It has been like a game changer. I timed us going through security from the time you had to show your boarding pass the first time, and it was 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Like, saves my life. Also, I get some travel anxiety, and so knowing that I have something that helps me get through that line faster definitely helps. So big win for that. I got a Clear membership, and then to add AJ on as a family member was, I think, less than half the cost of an individual membership. So definitely enjoyed having that. And then now we're at the Sky Club. AJ just had some breakfast, grabbing a beverage. I have some orange juice, and we're gonna hang out a little bit. We board in about 15 minutes, so it was a short trip in the Sky Club today, which is totally fine, but a nice, comfortable, relaxing place to chill. So I said earlier that we are doing a bit of a bucket list stay, and we originally, when we booked this trip, we were doing a super budget-friendly trip, and we were staying at All-Star Movies, which there's a time and a place for an All-Star. If you need to just be on property and be comfortable, it's great. With all of the weather that was coming into Florida in the last couple of weeks, I was starting to get nervous. One, having a stay at a value just because of the scale of the resort and the amount of food, because there's only, one quick service place. And then also we had a rental car, and I was nervous about having a rental car, having the liability of, any damage. So I looked and looked and looked and looked and tried to figure out what I wanted to do. I sat on it for a long time, determining where to be. Long story short, I moved us to the Boardwalk, so we were right where the wedding is, so we don't need a car at all. That way we could be involved in any of the festivities no matter what was actually kind of happening. So we are staying at the Boardwalk. We are staying club level, so I told AJ he has to just eat his money's worth. And that's basically what we're going to try to do over the next couple of days, is try to not not beat the system, but play the game. And we are going to play the game as well as we can to try to eat back some of our money's worth. So I canceled all of our dining reservations except for one that we had with friends, and we're gonna hopefully eat some delicious food in Club Level this week. So, or this week, a couple of days. We're only out there for a couple of days. So we will see you either on the airplane or in Orlando. So our upgrades went through. I'm so stoked because AJ and I are both so tired, but AJ's gonna stay up and he's gonna drink his way through this menu. You want to show our breakfast options?
Yes. Bread service is banana muffin, seasonal fresh fruit. For our main entrees, you can do cheddar scrambled eggs, overnight oats, a little charcuterie plate. We'd love to see it. And then for non-alcoholic beverages, Coke products, with cranberry juice, orange juice, you know, the usual, some teas, some filtered water. And then we have our beers and seltzers, wines, spirits, and cocktails. I had this old fashioned a couple of times. It's pretty tasty. It's pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. It is strong. Yeah, we love to see it.
So I am hoping to get a little bit of sleep in, hopefully. And we are now scheduled to land 30 minutes prior to originally scheduled. So we love when that happens. The faster I can get to Orlando, the better. Got the blueberry French toast for breakfast. Comes with grapes. He also got a Woodford Reserve with some Coke Zero for breakfast and some banana bread. I got some apple juice, and then I just did the eggs, chicken sausage, and a little hash brown cake. Look, it has a little salsa on the side, grapes, and then the banana bread. Made it to Orlando. It is not as humid as our last trip so far. Big win. This time we are taking an Uber, so we are waiting right now for our rideshare vehicle. I decided to scrap our rental car, like I said earlier. So now we're just waiting for a Lyft is what we ordered today.
The RAV4 on the way.
All right, let's go. Welcome to the Boardwalk. AJ said he knows where we're going, but I don't think he knows where we're going. So we'll see how this goes. We are in room 1215 at the Boardwalk, and it is this little garden cottage. How cute is this? So this is our private entrance. We open up to our living room, which this is a huge bed, or a huge couch. It does fold out, so maybe I'll kick AJ to the couch later. In here, it is not a full kitchen, but there is a kitchenette. So we do have a fridge, microwave, coffee maker, sink. I believe this is a closet. Yeah, closet with extra blankets. And then we have a half bath down here. So this is the half bath. Oh, AJ's gonna fold out his bed. Then we are gonna head upstairs. It is on theme with the garden trend. And this nice little loft area is the bedroom. So it is a king-size bed. We have more closet space here. Ooh, we have robes. We have slippers. That. And I'll show you what I am most excited about in this room. Da 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 da! Is this bathtub. So as you may have remembered, on our last Disney World trip, we went to Basin and I bought some bath bombs. That's gonna happen later. On this side, ooh, this is our full bath, big shower, and toilet. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to stay here. Oh, AJ opened up the couch. What, queen size? It looks like a queen size mattress.
Yeah, it looks like a queen. It's wider than a full.
But you can only put 2 people on this room. So, and then these blinds, somewhere there's a button for them, so you can close them and make it super dark in here. So we walked all over the boardwalk to find the Innkeepers Club. They handed us this letter, and this is their hours of service for food offerings. So it's just after 4 o'clock right now. We're gonna head out to Epcot and then be back for the 5 o'clock service. Man, this is why we have always wanted to stay at the boardwalk. To just come out here and enjoy Crescent Lake. The Surrey bikes going by. Now we're gonna walk to the International Gateway to head into Epcot. We have made it into Epcot and we have made it to Guardians. So we bought our individual lightning lanes this morning before we got on the airplane, and I immediately texted my friend Sarah, who is in Epcot also and has not been on this ride yet. So we are about to go on Guardians together, and I am so excited. We just got off Guardians. We got Disco Inferno again. That's the one we've gotten the most. I think it's actually my second favorite. I'm interested to hear Sarah's feedback. All right, Sarah. How was it?
It was amazing. It was worth the wait.
Was it everything you dreamed of?
It was everything I dreamed of. What was fun is I had no idea what to expect because I had done a very good job of avoiding all spoilers, all YouTube videos about it. But I wasn't watching. I watched your stories, and then as soon as you guys got over here, I skipped them. Didn't watch them. So I had no idea.
Oh, I'm happy. It met every expectation I had. I still love that attraction. Doesn't even matter that I got a repeat song. I had a blast. Can't wait till the next one.
So it's 5:30. We are going to say farewell to Sarah and her family just for the day. We'll be back together tomorrow. And AJ and I have so much more to share with you about all the fun things at the boardwalk. So we're gonna head that way now. So it is Epcot's anniversary today. There is some specific merch that I had my eye on, but back behind us is the line for merch, and nobody got time for that. AJ wanted a refreshing adult beverage in Germany, so he carried on to Germany. I stopped at Joffrey's to get a strawberry freeze, because it is warm out, and I needed a beverage also. So I'm gonna go meet him, then we're gonna finally head to the boardwalk. Well, I don't think that the 40th logo makes the barges look any better. I will be happy when they're gone. With our new hotel stay and our upgrade to the boardwalk and the garden cottages also comes with club level. I'm so excited. So AJ and I are headed towards the Innkeepers Club right now, and we're gonna check it out. It is appetizer time, but the host earlier was like, it's really small plates so that you could eat enough for dinner. Challenge accepted. So our room is an outer building room, but all down this hallway are all rooms which are part of the club level. So I think it would be super convenient to stay here and be able to just like run back and forth.
Yep.
That's probably too dangerous for us. It's probably better that we're outside.
The Innkeepers Club Lounge is on the 4th floor of the Boardwalk. Our first experience was appetizers and beverages, which is served from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. There were items for charcuterie, hummus, and veggies, along with some pasta salads. For hot plates, we had bao buns, a delicious artichoke pasta, even a vegetarian option of incredible pasta. They restock all the items through the service window, so there's plenty. AJ grabbed some red wine, and we enjoyed a few plates before desserts and cordials time. From 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., you can grab desserts and beverages. There were a variety of small desserts, as well as a variety of cordials. AJ was very intrigued by the amarula cream from South Africa. There were also cookies, and I love sprinkle cookies, as well as some candy, which AJ made a bag of candy to take back to the room. The coffee bar and wine selection remained open, and the coffee bar had the cutest Mickey sugars. There was tea and lemonade, however, beer service had ended with dinner. There are sodas that are available throughout the day, as well as juice and milk. They have regular coffee as well as decaf coffee and all the fixins for tea. There's even a water station for still or sparkling water, and they have empty water bottles that you can fill up and take with you.
While the club is empty, this is the space of the Innkeepers Club. So we have the beverage station on one side. Then we go over and have the Nespresso station. So I made myself an espresso. And then they have these flavored syrups. So they have salted caramel, vanilla, pumpkin spice, and a sugar-free vanilla. Here's our dessert spread. So we got some little bites. I made a coffee. AJ has dug into his little bites. Got some coffee and some cordials and cookies. So I did come in to check in the Boardwalk specific merchandise. We did pick up an ornament, so we usually grab ornaments from any of our adventures or stays on property. And then I pointed out these nice Nike polos, but they're only in smalls. And then in true form, we needed a turvis. So picked that guy up. And then AJ has a collection of magnets that he takes to work. So snagged one of those also. So we're taking a stroll around the boardwalk. Started at Boardwalk, making our way around. And we've made it to outside of Jelly Rolls.
Ivy does not love jelly rolls.
It's not my favorite thing. Loud noises, lots of people, terrible singing by the people.
If you don't know what Jelly Rolls is a dueling piano bar here on the boardwalk. 2 guys, 2 pianos, they take requests, the drinks are cheap and flowing, they do cast member specials, so you'll get a lot of cast members that come and hang out here on specific nights. It's a fun time if you don't mind bad singing and loud music, and just everybody getting in that mood.
So we will be passing by Jelly Rolls.
I would be in there singing right along, but Ivy won't let me.
That's right, I won't let him.
Well, you won't go with me, and I'm not going to leave you.
I will get in a lot of trouble around the boardwalk by myself at night. So at this end is the Atlantic Dance Hall, which is currently closed. And then you go over a bridge to get to Swan and Dolphin and then connect on the Yacht Club side. So on this end is the Swan and Dolphin and the Swan Reserve. They're all Marriott resorts, but they get a lot of the same perks as Disneyland guests. Where am I? Disney World guests. I did look into rooms at, Epcot fireworks. I did look into rooms over here for this weekend. But I did look at rooms. After the resort fees, they ended up being pretty high. So I opted not to stay over there, but that's on my list of things to do.
We just got out of Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Abra?
Like abracadabra?
Well, I know, but
It's
I thought
abracadabra
I don't know.
bar.
I just need to go to, where we go? We're going this way. We need to go to sleep.
So you don't even know where you're going after hanging out in a bar.
I was intoxicated by association. I got a contact drunk. Was it everything that you dreamed of?
It was good. It was solid. It was like a little very themed dive bar. with good drinks and great people watching.
So we walked in right as Harmonious was ending, and we got a table, no problem. And then people just kept coming through the door.
And the table we got was a good table because it was the table right by the door. So we had prime people watching. We saw everybody coming in and out.
And then we realized it's almost 10:30. After about an hour, everyone that was on that last needed that one more drink after Epcot. They were all gone. So then it quieted down again. But I am beat. I'm ready for bed. Oh, that was the door that we were gonna go into. See, whew. I am ready to go to sleep. But I'll chat with you in the room. We'll do a real outro when it's not as loud. Another peaceful ambiance of the boardwalk. There are not very many hotels that you can walk to at this time of night and it be quiet. People are all coming home from the parks. And there's not another soul around here. So I do like that. I so far have enjoyed how quiet it is back here. I was asking AJ earlier what the pool hours were and they weren't on the app. The leisure pool's the one right by ours, right?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I'll have...
Cheers to 50 years, baby.
Oh, cheers. I'll have y'all walk with us by these cottages because they're just so cute. I am kind of bummed that we don't have one of the big gardens, but also I'm not going to sit outside in the garden, so I guess it doesn't matter. But like this one is 1201. See, and they just have this nice little garden way, and every garden is slightly different, which is, I think, really cute and unique. So 1201 has the longest garden, and then they get progressively shorter until it gets to the section that has the 2 stories instead of the loft. This one's my favorite.
Also, the gates are different. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the gates are slightly different. You like the oval one? And this one's round.
So
I
then
like how the addresses are little birdhouses.
these ones, 5, 6, and 7, these are the ones that are 2 stories, so it doesn't open for a loft. And instead of having a patio, they have the balconies. So I didn't want one of those. While I do love a balcony, I really like the open loft space. This is the one, I believe, that has the heart. They have the heart yard. I think there's like a few people in the hot tub. So yeah, I love the cottages. Ours is interesting because we actually share an entrance with the cottage next door, which I can't fully tell if there's people in or not. The lights are on, but we haven't heard or we haven't seen anyone around. So 14 and 15 share the gate. This guy out. We will head in. I mean, I feel like I can sit. You like sit and finish your cocktail out here. So nice. We have made it back into our room. I am so ready to go to bed. We got on a plane 13 hours ago. Our flight took off at 7. That would have been 10.
We boarded at 6:20, which was 9:20. Yeah, 13 and a half hours.
Which I always feel on our travel days like so much happens, and it does not feel like it was all in one day. And we didn't even like go hard today, so we're a little tired. So I will say taking a red eye or the first flight out in the morning helps me almost automatically acclimate to East Coast time. I could have gone to bed an hour ago. Anyway, so tomorrow is the wedding day. We're gonna do some stuff in the morning, just us girls, and then we kind of have some downtime in between. So we don't have big plans for tomorrow afternoon. We definitely are gonna check out the Innkeepers Club and see what items are offered for breakfast and snack time in the afternoon. They don't have lunch. It's snacks. So we'll check that out and just kind of hang out around the resort probably. AJ and I both have park reservations for Epcot. I feel like AJ can't be this close to Epcot and not go on Guardians again. So I'm sure he will do that. You might check out some merch in the morning. So we definitely will check back in tomorrow with what our day actually looks like. But thank you so much for following along today in this travel vlog, Epcot vlog, all the things around the Boardwalk vlog. I forgot where my brain was going with all of this. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. It would mean so much to me if you would subscribe or like this video. It helps other people find these videos and find this channel. And I have been having so much fun filming and learning how to edit all of these videos for you guys. And I am just enjoy sharing our trips and what we like to do around Disney World with all of you. So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.